Our record was always interesting for me. I was always fascinated by this event because it's the ultimate hour of truth. It's just, there's no tactics, right? There's just you and how much pain you can bear. There's some big names on that list, you know. I mean, Eddie Merckx, Jacques Anquetil. Yeah, I would feel honored if I could put my little name next to it. Yeah, I just didn't want to ease into retirement. It's just not me. So I thought, okay, why not being the stupid old Jensi one more time and just go out with a bang.
On the 18th of September at the Velodrome Suisse in Grenchen, Switzerland, a frenzied media gathered to witness this day in history. The record to beat has stood since 2005 and would not be taken lightly.
Andres Trostenka's record is, what, 9 years by now. And really, after all my testing here, I have to say that was a terrific performance. That was an unbelievable strong performance by him to do, you know, with that Eddie Merckx style bike, 49.7 kilometers an hour, unbelievable fast and hard. And I'm sure there were a few more people having, before they opened their mouths and say, I want to do it, they did some secret testing and they all said probably, hey, this is too fast, I can't do it. But then, end of May, I think it was, UCI had a press release that they adapted, modified the rules of what equipment can be used. Also, I think they were hoping to revitalize this event, to bring more attention, more interest to it. And instantly it sparked my interest. I went, I think that's doable for me. I can do that, I can do that. And then I talked to the team and they were happy about that idea.
After a career spanning 2 decades and a rider renowned for his ability to push through the pain, this would be half the challenge. A specific machine would be needed to take him through the 60 minutes.
The whole project initiated with the UCI's change in the rules. So now we're, instead of using a Merckx style bike, an old school round section 2 with drop bar bike, we're now able to use a higher technology TT bike or pursuit bike for the record. And so I think initially Jens already had the idea of saying, with the position advantage, with the technological advantage, that it shouldn't be as hard now to beat the record as it previously was. And so that perked his interest to say, let me go out and test it and see what the chances are that I can do it. And so back in June, when it was an initial idea, we took Jens to the Velodrome in Roubaix and did some initial testing. We brought our analysis team, engineering analysis team from Trek over, so that we could do a lot of position analysis to really understand the power output requirements of being able to beat the record. And we came away from that test with a good idea that it was quite feasible, knowing that there were some additional performance advantages from an equipment standpoint that could come, and his fitness can also improve, especially on the track. And so we walked away with that understanding that there was a high probability that he could do it with the proper preparation and the proper equipment. And then from there, the idea kind of propagated. So once Jens knew that he had a good chance at doing it, his interest obviously was much higher. And inside the company, we obviously supported that effort to make sure that we could give him all the advantages possible.
Those advantages came in the shape of a track-adapted, proven race thoroughbred, the Speed concept. Trek worked within the boundaries set by the UCI to give Jens Voigt every advantage possible.
With a very short time frame to develop a bike for him, we used what we knew best, which was our Speed Concept time trial bike. So the bike that he's going to be racing is essentially a modified version of that bike. So he uses all the external geometry of the Speed Concept with a modified rear end to fit a rear track wheel. So we have a lot of confidence in terms of the aerodynamic performance of that bike, even at 0 degrees yaw, which you see at a track. And then from there we looked at the other components to be able to add on to that bike. So we really concentrated on trying to find all of the biggest gains possible, from bearings to lubricants, double disc wheels.
So we had lots of testing, and as I say, they really put everything to the tip. We changed the bearings for extra light running bearings to save another 2 watts or 5 watts there. I have a special fitted skin suit that only fits to me, to my body. So we really did pay attention to every single detail. The chain is specially lubricated. There's a company, they take the old grease out and put some super light paraffin Teflon mix on there, so it's less friction. You save another 4.5 or 5 watts just by the chain. and everything counts, you know. They produced like with a CNC machine, the little pointy finish points for the handlebar. Produced them. There's only 8 of them existing in the world. They're on my bike. And yeah, hopefully I can prove that it was worth all the effort and I can come up with the result we're all hoping for.
At the age of 43, the German completed more than 200 laps to beat the previous record set by Czech Ondřej Sasenka in 2005 by 1.1415 kilometres, setting the new record at 51.115 kilometres.
I started really happy, strong, confident, maybe even a little too fast. First 10 minutes were easy. 20 minutes I was already 1 lap ahead of my 250 meters ahead of my time schedule. And then I said, okay, pace yourself. So from lap 20 to from minute 20 to minute 40, I was just on cruise control, sort of. And then the last 20 minutes I went all in. And then yes, I more or less every 5 laps to say, shut up, Lex, don't let me down now. Don't let me down now. Hang in there for just one more moment. Hopefully I was able to entertain the crowd, to give them like one last time the show they wanted of me. Be entertaining, being the stupid old Jensi one more time. But yeah, I'm just happy, proud and relieved that now I can relax, no more pain, no more stress, no more responsibility to train, to suffer, to do intervals, to eat healthy. I'm just really happy that it comes to an end in a really good way. Nobody could ask for a better way to say goodbye than this. I'm thankful and grateful for the fans to show up here in large numbers. We had 1,600 people here at the track. I'm so happy that Trek gave me this opportunity. My team, Trek, the sponsor, they supported me in the way I hoped for to make all this event happening here. And I'm really happy that things come to this beautiful end. But yeah, I'm also happy that finito, last curtain, no more bike riding, no more suffering, no more comebacks, I promise that. I'm just happy that the day went so well and I could achieve what I wanted to with the help of so many great people. And yeah, now I'm just looking forward to a nice cold beer.